Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog.
And today we are at the Los Angeles Auto Show at the Ford booth, and we're going to take you on a tour of all the EVs that they have. So let's go.
To get started, we actually have a special guest here. This is Mike Levine with Ford. If you guys don't know him, you should follow him on Threads. It's Mr. Levine.
Yep,
still? Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, so follow him on Threads if you want like lots of good insight and a lot of good weekend tips, right?
Yeah, thanks for catching up here at the show.
Yeah, so we want to start with this one. I mean, this is awesome. This is the Tjin Safari Edition.
Yes.
That was at SEMA, right?
Yep. So start out with a Mustang Mach-E rally and kind of ask the question, what if?
Yeah.
And we worked with an aftermarket company called Tjin, and Tjin delivered this, and boy, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you were going to do a rally and then some, I think they've delivered something pretty unique.
I mean, these look like serious off-road tires. I saw it at SEMA, the video on it, and it has a winch in the front.
Yep.
And then all the gear that you can carry on top, like mega lights. But this is like rally times 2.
Yeah, it's like rally times 2, and you got that winch when you got to fish others out.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if you come by and you see someone else who's stuck, you can take them out.
It's awesome, and I
get them
love
out.
the like muted color. But if we want to look at a sparkly one,
Yes.
the rally, the paint, like, and I have to say, like, the paint on the Mach-E on like everyone is just fantastic. And this new color, this is a 2024 color, the Mach-E rally. We did a video on it in Detroit, but what's this, and like where did this come from? Like the rally, it's not just a GT with some different tires.
Yeah, the way I kind of look at it is, it's like we took the Mach-E and kind of added that. Where could we go next? Mm-hmm. And the team came up with rally inspired. And if you've seen the rally racing in Europe, it's very popular.
Yeah.
You're flying down a dirt road, and what's
These
great
wheels.
about yeah, exactly. So you got the rally inspired wheels. What's great about this is, you got all the torque. So this will have more than 650 pound-feet of torque. And if you're talking about, going through curves off-road and, just wanting to be able to control the power, like this has got all the power you need and then some. I also like the fact that, the team, similar to what we just saw on the Tjin, not quite to that extreme, but you get the extra LED lighting.
Yes.
You've got more ground clearance as well.
A little bit more ground clearance.
Exactly.
And a little bit more protection.
Yep, and there's shielding underneath,
right?
So you can go on a nice rough road, and you can drive the way you think you should drive, and you've got that extra protection.
And this is 2024. So far, this is the only 2024 that we've seen, but it's also in grabber yellow, and I keep forgetting eruption green is coming to.
Yeah, all
Mach-E.
the build and price is live, so you can go on the website and configure the 24 Mustang Mach-E or Mustang Mach-E rally of your dreams.
And you can get stripes on it. So like the one that we saw with the grabber yellow had the stripes. But let's head over to like our other favorite EV from Ford, the Lightning.
Yep. I think we're back over.
Is there one down there? Oh, there's
over
one
there.
down there.
Yep.
Yeah. There is one out with the.
Oh, we got a couple.
Display of the all the F-150s, which I think that's like one of the things that's really cool is that it fits right in line with the F-150. And we're an EV channel, EV focused channel, but we run into people that are like, an electric truck doesn't make sense for me now. And Ford is like, well, we still have gas, we still have hybrids, we have diesels, we have whatever powertrain you want, but then we have this.
Yeah, I think what's great is we continue to give customers a choice that they need. So if you want an all-electric full-size pickup truck that does really well off-road, I don't know if you've seen our latest video, but I mean, it's amazing.
Yes.
Amazing, it does a pretty good job off-road.
We'll actually, like, that video is so cool, we'll add an insert with that video. It's the Lightning, literally with street tires climbing up like one of the more famous off-road courses that we won't mention.
Yeah, so it has the Lightning that we took off-road has the Hankook AT tires on it.
Yeah.
So, interesting tires if you're going to go off-road. But what's great about Lightning is, of course, it's all-wheel drive. So you've got the motors front and back. So you've got the all-wheel drive capability on every Lightning. Mm-hmm. And that matters off-road. What also matters off-road on Lightning that you probably won't see on other EV trucks is an electric locking rear differential. So
Yeah.
you've got that mechanical locker in the back,
Mhm.
and that really helps ensure that the tire that has traction keeps that traction. It's not like an open diff where you can lose traction with one tire and then you're not getting enough
You're stuck,
traction.
yeah.
That extra traction or that extra torque can't get to the wheel with more traction. So you're not able to take advantage of it like when you lock
Right.
things together, that even if one wheel is starting to spin, all that torque is going to go to that other wheel. So that makes a really big difference off-road, and it's something that I'm pretty proud of, and that's why I think our engineers are so crazy smart, because they're
Yeah.
like, all right, you know what, if you are going to use a Lightning off-road, you've got an e-locker, and when you put it in off-road mode, the locker automatically engages. So that's when you go into the big screen and you choose which mode you're going to be in.
And comparing it to the regular Lightning, this is the first F-150 that's had independent rear suspension as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's like just better ride quality coming from
Well,
that
and,
as well.
and an independent rear suspension gives you better ride quality. It also lets you package the battery so
Yeah.
that you don't have a big solid rear axle underneath the truck. Like, you can take advantage of that. But I mean, independent front and rear suspensions have been used for years on military vehicles, and we all see
Yeah.
what vehicles in the military can do with independent front and rear suspensions.
Mhm.
So no surprise if you look at those arms, those control arms in the back. I mean, they are like
Yeah.
beefy truck-sized arms. I mean, that the upper control arm, lower control arm. I mean, they're meant to be built Ford tough.
Yeah.
And again, I think that's the truck knowledge that comes through. But of course, we also have an amazingly
Useful
huge
stuff.
mega power frunk, and I think when you look at what others have in the segment, they don't have quite, again, the frunk size that we've got.
Yeah. Well,
It's a lot of hands.
Yeah,
There's a lot of hand lengths in here.
And I know Ford doesn't endorse this part, but it fits one Patrick. Because we did our video with the Lightning. I actually fit in it with it closed, but we won't get into that too much. But yeah, it's a huge frunk, and it wasn't just sort of like we have this extra space. It was like we have this space, like make use of it. You got lighting, you got storage under here, and you have power. So
Yep.
it wasn't just like let's just make an opening. It was a lot of thought put into
No,
this.
and that's why I think our engineers are so crazy smart, because they know what truck customers need, and when they went out to specifically look at, like, okay, well, what could we do that a truck customer would want to do with the first time that you really have a frunk, they thought about it from a human-centered design perspective.
Yeah.
And it's that human-centered design perspective that I think separates Ford from the others. And so, first of all, you did wind up with a frunk, right, that has this flat open surface here. It's not a tub,
Not a tough,
but it's very much open right here. And, we've seen others that all of a sudden decided to kind of follow in our footsteps, even though their frunks might be a little bit smaller, or a lot
Yeah.
smaller in that case.
It's-
But follow this. So that ease of access to it, where it's kind of at easy load-in height is key. You have the power. So, again, look, you've got 4 outlets right there. You've got USB-A, you've got USB-C. So you've got plenty of power to access as part of the Pro Power on board.
Yeah.
And then, when it comes to putting stuff in the frunk, if you put lights on either side here, what happens is if you put groceries in,
Yeah.
you block the lights. So the team thought, from a human-centered design perspective, well, if you've got stuff here blocking the lights, what you should really do is
Yeah.
project light down. And that way, you've always got illumination throughout the frunk.
And to me, that's like one of the things I've always admired just about automotive design in general. It's like these little touches are what separates like an okay experience with, like, all of a sudden this becomes a useful space.
Exactly.
And to me, it's like, it's funny. One of the most interesting, and I wouldn't have thought of it, uses of this frunk is everybody's like, this makes a great place to change the baby's diapers.
Yes. Yep.
It's, you got, like, you can do a work surface, you can put your groceries, you can do all this, but change the baby's diaper as well. So.
Yeah, it's you can change a diaper. You can have an amazing tailgate party.
Yeah.
People take them to Cars and Coffee on a Saturday, and they're making coffee, and using all the power.
And this one has a drain just like the Mach-E, and it's a huge differentiator.
Yep.
And again, it's like there's a drain in the front. You would think that's like would be an easy thing that people would have thought of, but it took Ford to go like, hey, let's put a drain there.
And this is why it's not just a frunk; it's a mega power frunk,
Mega power
because the team thought through just like what would the customers need. So yeah, I love the innovation of our truck engineers.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the tour of the Ford offerings here. We're really excited to see more and more stuff coming from Ford. We're excited about T3. You're going to let us know everything about T3 right now?
T3 is coming.
Yes.
Yes.
If you guys don't know, T3 from Blue Oval City. We're super excited.
Buckle up.
You'll see that's how you get Mike to be quiet is you just say T3 and it's like he has to be quiet.
Yep, buckle up.
We're excited. Thanks again.
All right, thanks.
All right. Okay, just consider this bonus content. This is not an EV, but we have to include this. Behind us is the Mustang GTD. I'm gonna flip this around and give you just a brief tour of it. I know it's not an EV, but it's so cool. This is like a dream car. It is so cool. It is the Mustang taken to not the next level, the next level. Just looking at it, it doesn't look super different from a Mustang other than it has big flares and big rear spoiler, just the aero stuff. But basically the entire suspension's been redone. It has active aero. This is faster than basically most track cars that you'll get. And one of the things that they're going to do, they're going to take this to the Nürburgring, and they're going to go for, I believe it's a sub 8-minute lap of that. I forget what the number is, but it is going to be one of only a dozen cars to have ever done that. So they have some very high goals for this. It is very expensive. It's $200,000-$300,000, but it is really amazing to see this in person, even though it's not an EV. I won't spend any more time on it, but let's go.
This is an electric vehicle, so we would cover it anyways because this is awesome. I don't even know what this is doing here, what's happening, but this is an all-terrain wheelchair with Duracell batteries. Obviously, I can't touch it, but I really want to. Now, there's lots of other fun stuff happening at the Ford booth, including Bronco. It's like their little mini off-rodeo. They're taking them around a track. It's really fun. There's all sorts of camping setups right behind Patrick over here. We have a Tremor with a pop-up tent, and there's merch and lots of stuff. So if you aren't completely into EVs, that's okay. There's stuff here for you. But we're going to finish this video.
Hybrids. We'll just say a lot of hybrids here.
A lot of hybrids,
but let's
too.
finish at the last EV that we're going to talk about.
Well, that is it. That is our time here at the Ford booth at the Los Angeles International Auto Show. It is international as well.
Yeah,
they're all international, whatever. 2023. If you're interested in all the other stuff going on here, be sure to check out all our videos. There's so much fun stuff and we're covering all of it. So thank you so much for joining us for this. And just remember that whatever you drive, whether it is a Ford EV or even an ICE vehicle, it's okay. Enjoy the ride.
If it's a GTD, I want to ride.
Oh yeah, and oh my gosh. If it's a GTT, we're on a ride. Also, huge thank you to our patrons. You guys are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Your names are scrolling across the screen. Can you tell how excited we are? I'm very excited. It's been really fun.
And don't forget, we actually have YouTube channel memberships as well, so you can click join.
And thank you to
we
our
have
channel
special
members.
perks. Yeah. So we got to go. We got more to cover.
We got to
Bye.
go.
See you in the next one.
Bye.